Welcome back to another episode of Indy Wine Chats. Today is Father's Day, so happy Father's Day. Not that we think fathers are watching us, but you never know.
You never know.
Well, maybe our dads are
Our
watching
dads probably,
us, so that's
definitely
probably
are.
true.
Yep.
And Nate, who obviously
Nate.
is our kiddo's daddy. So we just want to say a quick little blurb. So thankful for our daddies.
Yep. So
Huge
thankful.
influence in our lives. My dad was always such a great, godly example of what a dad should be. He dealt with so many women in the house, so that's always, props to that.
Yeah.
And then obviously to my hubby Nate, who is the most amazing dad. Like I couldn't imagine doing life without him. Yeah. I mean, he does so great with our kiddos, and to be a dad and to take care of 4 kiddos like that. I mean, not that dads can't do it, but like it's a lot, you know. And so for him to do that while I do things that I love, so very, very thankful for him and thankful for my own dad. So.
Yeah, and me too. My dad he's awesome. He's definitely where I get my leadership characteristics and my ability to just kind of like take the bull by the horns and just figure it out and pave my own way. But he always will just like call me and randomly be like, I'm so proud of you. And that just like means so much. And I think like the reason that I verbalize things to people is because he does to me. Yeah. And my mom does too, but like they both have just like really instilled that like tell the people that you care about how you feel and why you're proud of them and why you love them. And so yeah, it's just he's been a really great role model for me.
So cheers to the dads in our life.
Yes, absolutely. So today we are talking about summer fun and a few things to do here in Indy that are coming up. And just some ideas for you in case you're bored this summer and you're like, Indy doesn't have anything for me to do. We definitely do. Yes. So we're here to tell you wrong.
For sure.
But yeah, so first let's talk a little bit about the zoo because I feel like that's like a really good summertime activity.
It is, yeah.
Especially if you have kiddos.
Oh,
and I remember growing up and always like my parents had the membership. So we had our little zoo membership and like we would go to the zoo and the dolphin show. And the zoo has changed so much since I was a baby. And so it's just been really fun to see those changes.
Oh yeah, we love the zoo for sure.
It's just like a good day out.
It's fun. And I feel like it's definitely worth it. Even if you're going to go twice over the summer, just get the membership.
Yeah.
It's totally worth it. And then for us, we feel like it's worth it because even if we only go and spend like 3 hours at the zoo, we don't feel bad because it's not like we spent all this money for one day. And so if the kids are hot or they don't want to be there all day, it's definitely worth it. So even if you don't have kids, I still think it's fun. Like I love to go to the zoo.
Yes.
Go to the dolphin show.
I love to go to the zoo.
It's so much fun.
It is fun.
So that's definitely one thing I think you can do. It's outdoors, but
absolutely.
Super fun.
The other thing that Colin and I really like to do is go to Turkey Run State Park or just any state park really because Indiana has so many.
Lots.
So many.
So beautiful.
And we love to hike. So it's always fun to just like pick a trail, go like pack lunch. And then just kind of see where the day takes you.
Brown County is fun.
Yeah.
I know my sister and her husband, they like to go canoeing.
Oh,
and
yeah,
another
that's
fun
fun
thing. Or camping.
Yep.
We're not like... I'm not a big like campy person, but Nate and I said this summer we're going to take the kids and we're going to do camping.
Okay.
Hudson just learned like how to do some fishing. He caught his first fish a couple weeks ago.
That's super exciting.
So there's plenty of places to do that in Indiana
yeah,
too. So.
Absolutely. Yeah, there definitely are. And it's just fun to like get outdoors. I mean, like the summertime, you might as well take advantage of it because you all know we're going to have like an awful winter.
We're going to be crying about the winter.
So
soak it up while you can.
Yeah. So get out there. But also, Mallow Run Winery, which you guys hear us talk about all the time.
You'll get annoyed with us when we talk about it all the time.
We just love it. Like, it's so fun. And you can take your kids, which like is another great thing for you guys.
Like, we'll go in, we'll buy a couple bottles of wine, we'll go sit outside in the picnic. You can bring a lunch, and kids can run around and have fun, but then you can sit and relax too. Yes. It's the best.
The one thing that I've definitely learned is that the lines get long there. Yeah. So, and like maybe the weekends are not the best time to try to wine taste unless you go early in the day. But if you're trying to like wine taste in the evening and buy your wines, like just be prepared to wait. Like just be patient. They're doing the best that they can. Yeah. They plan to accommodate for a lot of people, but there's only so much that they can do. So just be patient, but it's a lot of fun.
It is. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
Another like kid-friendly option is actually in Columbus, Indiana, which is obviously just south of us.
Okay.
But we go to Kids Commons. That's another place that our advocates love to go.
Fun.
And it's kind of small, so it's not super overwhelming, but they do have like a little rock climbing wall and just like a bunch of like different like science things, and the kids love it. Every time we go, they have the best time.
Fun.
And then right next door is this like old-fashioned ice cream shop. I totally forget the name, but it's literally right next door. And it's so cute. Like, they love it. They have like it looks like a little old ice cream parlor.
That's a blast.
So we always go to Kids Commons, then we go next door and go to the little ice cream shop, and it's super fun. And there's good places too to eat, like in all of that area too. But if you've got kiddos, that's always a place I recommend. Younger kiddos, I mean, not like super, a lot older, but our kiddos are 7 and under, and they love it and have a blast.
That's awesome. That reminds me of an area on the north side called Conner Prairie.
Yes.
And it's kind of like, it kind of seems similar, but they do like Symphony on the Prairie, so sometimes the orchestra is out there playing, which is just beautiful. They have like a big July 4th celebration, which is really fun, but they have activities all summer long.
Yeah.
And you can really learn about Indiana history there, and also it's kind of set up in a way that you like walk through like kind of like what the villages were like back, like way, way, way back when.
Yeah.
And can kind of like churn butter and like that kind of thing. So that's really fun. We used to do that a lot.
We did that in school. We always took field trips.
Yeah.
So that was always really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a good option.
A good day trip is Holiday World.
Yes.
I love Holiday World.
I know.
Their water park is like to die
literally
for.
The best.
Yeah, it is. It's the best. We haven't been in like years. I don't even know
either.
when the last time was that we went.
It's been a long time.
But it is definitely a full day, and it's like 3 hours from Indy. So if you're planning it, plan for a full day, or plan to be really tired.
Yeah.
Or both.
Yeah. But it is so fun. I mean, it's kind of like randomly in the middle of nowhere.
It definitely is.
Like you're driving, you're like, is there actually something here? But their water park is hands down.
Yep.
So fun.
Yep. Other day trip ideas that you can do are like we have caves here in Indy. Marengo Cave is one of them. And that's always like kind of fun. Again, it's like another kind of day trip or whatever. But it's just kind of cool to see, and like you wouldn't really know that we had those here unless you kind of researched it or like scoped them out.
Yeah.
Which
but
is
it is
fun.
cool.
Yeah. If you're looking for just like quick date night things, like Mass Ave areas.
Oh yeah, Mass Ave's always good.
Summertime place.
We too in the summertime we'll take a picnic, and we'll just walk the canal, and then we'll just stop somewhere and just have a little picnic.
That's perfect.
Because the kids think it's cool to like walk by the water, and if it's a beautiful day, it's nice to get out and about. And then sometimes we'll stop and get like little ices or whatever. But they always love doing that too. Children's Museum again
that's
is always a good one if you have kids. Like that's super fun. We did that over Christmas vacation, and the kids love that. Yeah. So that's always nice. And they
what
always
other things do you do with the kids, like to keep them entertained? I mean, you've got all 4 of them home in the summer, so like.
I mean, we have a pool in our neighborhood.
Oh, that's
but
nice.
there is Freedom Springs in Greenwood, so if you're on the south side, and that is really cool. That's like a little water park literally in Greenwood. So
I feel like a lot of our towns are doing that now.
Yeah.
Like they have these little mini water parks where you can at least go and like get the kids outside.
Oh, yeah, they have like a little lazy river and whatever. So that's really cool too. Again, it's typically busy, so just be prepared for that. But I mean, the kids have so much fun. Like anything in the water they love. So that's a good option. And if you don't want to drive all the way to Holiday World and you want something more local, that's a good option too. Yeah. And even the zoo has like their little water section. I've never really done that because typically we just do the zoo. Yeah. But Freedom Springs is a good option. Like I said, our kids just love to like be outside and run around, squirt guns. So that's why we love going to Mallow Run. We love going to the parks. We love going to the zoo because they're easy like day things, but they can still get outside and have fun.
Which is super nice.
Yeah. For sure.
That's awesome. And if you guys need more ideas or you're looking for things that you can do or want to do, visit Indy and Downtown Indy are 2 of our Convention and Visitors Bureaus. And they have a whole list and are always updating their calendars with what's going on in Indy. There are so many events happening.
Oh my gosh, like summer concerts. Yeah. Always.
There's something that is happening literally like every weekend, every day. Like you can pack your summer if you really want to.
Freedom Fest.
Yeah, Freedom Fest in Greenwood, which happens like near July 4th, but I think it's like the weekend before.
Yeah, I feel like it's always like the weekend right before, so it's like that last weekend in June.
Yeah, which
and
is
that's
really fun.
Always really cool. Yeah. Fireworks and parade and all kinds of fun stuff.
Most of our towns have like the farmers markets where you can go on the weekends, and that's just another way to get outside. All of the outside activities. I know.
But in the summertime, I feel like you just have to soak it up.
You do.
You have to enjoy it.
Miserable,
I know. And I feel like summer, anymore, if you've got kiddos, like your summer is literally 8 weeks, and that's it. So you got to cram a lot in there. So it's nice to be able to have local things that you feel like you can squeeze a lot in all the time when you're on summer vacation. Right.
Yay. So cheers to summer fun here in Indy, and we will see you guys next week.
All right. Cheers.